You are
VTR 7227, I'm the Girl He Wants to Kill, Thriller, Part 1, Take 1.
Nothing. Not a darn thing. And all the boyfriends, they've got alibis tighter than a miser's purse. Motiveless. The worst kind of murder. We're looking for a needle in a haystack. A nut. That's the only thing we can be sure of.
No. There's one other thing we can be sure of. He'll do it again.
Oh, hello, Miss Rogers.
Hi, Sam.
What, working late again?
Oh, I'm afraid so.
Oh, God, you have more late nights than you do early ones, don't you?
Well, that's the penalty of working for the overseas director. When I'm just finishing in England, he's just starting to call the States.
Oh.
Or Australia, or India, or wherever. Comes under the heading of world trade, or insanity. I'll let you into a secret. My wife does not approve of the hours I keep either. Night out.
Good night, Mr. Burton.
Good night, Mr. Burton. World trade. Well, so if you want to watch it, nearly locked you in again.
Oh, Sam, you wouldn't do that, would you?
No, I always check. Not that I mind being locked in with you, though. You're looking very pretty tonight, Miss Rogers.
Why, thank you, Sam. Will I see you tomorrow?
But only if you're late again. I'm not on till 6.
Oh, the way things are popping these days, I'll be late. You can depend on it. Good night, Sam.
Good night, miss.
It must have been him. It must have been him. I know it was him. I felt something. I hardly knew her. I only spoke to her once. She came over to ask the time. That was yesterday.
We'll get him. With your description, we'll get him.
Does that matter now?
Yeah, it's vital. He isn't going to stop. Are you too tired to come and look at some pictures?
I'm sorry.
Not your fault. Perhaps he isn't on file. Or perhaps you'll be thinking more clearly in a day or two. Anyway, this help?
Yeah. It's like him. It's like him. And yet it's not like him at all.
Yeah. Well, it's something. It's a beginning. You're tired.
I'm bushed.
Oh, George, can I have a car as soon as possible, please? Yeah, Miss Rogers. Thanks. I'll take you home.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. Thank you.
American.
What?
You're an American.
From Indiana.
Working in England.
Yes, I work for an American company. Actually, I'm English by marriage.
I didn't realize you were married.
Oh, no, I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm very monosyllabic tonight. Are you really interested?
I'm interested in you, yeah.
Well, I met this crazy Englishman, and I was bowled over by his looks and the way he dressed, and I also liked his cute accent. So I married him, and it didn't work out, and we got a divorce, and end of story.
Is it? Probably made you wary of all Englishmen.
A louse is a louse, whatever the nationality.
Right on. Come on, I'll take you home.
Hello, Mr. Liddon will speak to you now, putting you through.
Yes. Yes.
Hello.
Hello,
Parker Industries. I'm sorry, the line is engaged. Will you hold?
Okay.
Yes, one moment, please. Ringing for you. No, I'm sorry.
It's quite simple, madam. Mr. Dickinson is on the 6th floor. When you come out, turn left. It's the second on the right. Look, come with me. It's round here. That's it. Now, you've got everything you came with. Right. 6th floor. First left, second on the right. Yeah.
Morning.
Morning. Thank you.
This is quite ridiculous. If they want me to work a 26-hour day, then they'll have to make arrangements to change the timescale.
I'm sure we can get through it.
Yes, I suppose so. Thanks, Anne.
I'll tell your wife.
Good, thank you. By the way, I forgot to tell you. This morning, while you were in accounts, someone called you.
Who?
I've no idea. Penny took it.
Well?
Well, that man who's been calling you every day for months now. Well, who else but that lovely copper of yours, and he's standing right over there.
Mark!
Yes, well, personally, I wouldn't trust a copper.
And you'd be absolutely right, Penny.
Oh.
Goodbye, Penny.
Not here.
Not here.
Detective Sergeant Tanner.
Well, you started it.
I don't know what's been happening to me these past few months.
It's funny. I've had the same feeling.
Oh? Is that theory or deduction?
A little bit of both, and a lot of what my heart tells me.
Oh. For a tough old cop, you can be awfully corny, you know that?
I can be aggravating, too.
Our lunch date.
Is cancelled as from now. I'm sorry, darling.
Oh, I suppose you have a very good reason.
Yeah, I think so. The
yes.
inspector wants me over there on the
Of
double.
course.
There's nothing I can do about it. I'm sorry, darling. Call you later?
You better.
Anne,
Yes?
it would have to be today. You know where I was going to take you?
I think so.
This is really devotion to duty. You're 15 minutes early.
Well, I have things to do.
Yes, haven't we all? The Jamaican thing is looming up. In fact, it may mean another late evening. Anyway, I'll let you know.
What?
About working late tonight.
Oh, yes.
Anne, something wrong? Are you feeling okay?
No. I'm fine. I'm just fine, really.
Good. I'll let you know.
Hello.
Hello. It's Anne Rogers.
Oh, hello, Miss Rogers.
Is Mark there? I have to talk to him.
Well, I'm afraid he's just getting himself involved in some important business. And...
This is business. Could you just please get him for me and tell him it's urgent?
All right, I'll tell him. Hold on. But he won't thank me for it.
Anne?
Mark. Mark, I've seen him.
Seen who?
The man who killed that girl. I went for a walk during lunch, and I don't know, maybe I was thinking about us, but I was looking in a jeweler's shop, and I saw him. He was in the jeweler's shop, and he was working right there in the window, and I recognized him, and I think he recognized me. I mean, he stared at me, and he followed me.
Now, hold on, darling. Hold on.
It was him. I know it was him.
And he followed you back to the office?
I think so.
Oh, you think so?
I'm sure he did. I think so.
Oh, you think so?
I'm sure he did.
You actually saw him following you?
No, I didn't see him.
Well...
But I know he followed me. I sensed it. Mark, he's probably outside
He
now.
isn't outside. He's inside.
He's what?
Well, that's why the inspector wanted me. We got a lead, followed it through, and we made an arrest just a few minutes ago.
You mean the man...
The killer. Everything fits, right down to the description you gave us.
You arrested him just a moment ago?
That's right.
Where?
Well, just outside on the street. Not far from you, in fact.
And you're sure it's him?
We will be, when we've questioned him. And then sometime tomorrow you'll have to come down and make an identification. Anne, darling, I'm sorry to have to put you through it. But you are our key witness.
Oh, no, that's all right.
Good. I'm sorry, darling. I have to go now. I'll try and call you later on. Ciao.
Bye.
Right. You and I are going to have a little chat. About the women you killed.
Put you through to his secretary.
Yes, what number you wanted?
Sorry, the line is busy. Will you hold? One moment, please. Hello, Parker Industries.
Putting you through.
Hello? Oh, hello, Mr. Thompson.
You're jumpy today.
I'm sorry.
These only go back to 68. It's 66 and 67 I'm interested in.
They'll be down in the archives.
7 penny.
Oh, that's all right. I'll go.
All right.
Hello, foyer. Oh, look here, Mother. I told you before, you shouldn't meet me at work unless it's important. Well, you could have left me a note. Oh, hang on a minute, Mother. No. I can get my own dinner. Yeah. Oh, I see.
Miss Rogers?
You frightened the life out of me.
Oh, I'm sorry. But Mr. Burton just rang down. He wants you straight away. He said if you haven't found the files, you can get them later.
Oh, that's all right. I finished.
Here, let me. You mustn't keep Mr. Burton waiting. I mean, world trade and all that malarkey. It's all right. I've got the key. I'll lock up later.
What would I do without you, sir?
Foyer? Oh, yes. Yes, certainly. Straight away. Evening, Parker. Good night, sir.
Good night.
Good night, sir. Good night to you.
I'll call you tomorrow.
I'll have all the figures ready.
Fine. I could say don't work too hard, but please do. This is a very important deal. I'll bring you something back from Munich.
Just you, Mr. Burton. And a little less work, please.
Night, son.
Good night, sir. Oh, good night.
Another day, another dollar. Oh, let's have a drink. Oh, that's a good idea. And we won't say a word to each other. Just silence. Lovely silence. Oh, is that lovely, Mr. Burton?
Yes, Sam.
Good night, Mr. Burton.
Good night, Mr. Burton.
Good night. Pull out a plug, and it's finished for the day.
Sir?
Sam, I make more money than you. There's a car waiting to whisk me to the airport, the plane waiting to whisk me to the flesh pots of Munich. Envy me, do you, Sam?
Well...
Don't. Whisk here, there, whisk, whisk, whisk. Good night, Sam.
Good night, sir.
Oh, no, not again. Honestly, I thought my boss was a slave driver.
Oh, well, he's good to me in other ways. He gives me time off, and he never worries if I'm late.
Look, love, you're never going to catch that copper of yours if you're not going to see him in the evening.
Oh, my gosh, I completely forgot. He's calling me at home tonight. Oh, no.
There's a direct line in the foyer.
Right.
And one up Mr. Parker's office.
Oh, Penny, I just don't have time to go chasing around the building with all this work. Would you do me a favor? Would you make
Sure.
a call for me as soon as you get home?
Yeah, if I remember. You know what I'm like.
Thank you. My landlady, tell her Mr. Tanner is going to call and tell her I'll probably...
You're working late and you'll get in touch with him soonest.
That's fine, thank you. Thank you.
Good night, son.
Good night, love.
Good night.
Oh, great. Yeah, everything's okay. There's only one working late, as far as I know. Miss Rogers. You do know Miss Rogers, don't you? Pretty redhead. American girl works on the 11th floor, Mr. Burton. She often works late. So I usually hang around, lock up, then wait to let it out. What's up with you?
It's not me, it's Beryl.
Beryl.
My wife. My wedding anniversary, and I didn't remember. Beryl's a large woman, powerful.
Oh, dear.
Oh, we swapped shifts before, haven't we, when you wanted a night off?
Yeah, but I just finished the whole day.
I know. I wouldn't ask you to work on, not for long anyway, just till about 9:30 or 10, just long enough for me to buy Beryl a drink or two. I'll be back as soon as I can, I promise, Sam. You don't know what Beryl's like when she's mad.
Oh, all right.
Oh, I won't forget this, Sam.
But you get back here before the cleaners arrive in the morning.
I won't forget it.
Not a lie. Just a minute. Where do you think you're going? Hang on a minute, I've seen you before. Earlier on today.
Rogers, you don't just run at it. You sprint. I broke all records tonight. Sam? Sam? Sam. Sam. Hurry. Oh my God.
Yes?
Put me through to the police, please. Hurry.
One moment. Police?
You have to help me. Please.
Your name, miss?
Anne Rogers.
What's the trouble?
There's a man. He's a killer.
Where are you, miss?
I'm in the Parker building.
I know that, but exactly where in the Parker building? Which office are you in?
I'm in Mr. Parker's office on the 12th. You knew I was in the Parker building.
It isn't him. I thought he confessed.
Oh, he did. He spilled everything. Every detail, every fact.
Well, then, if you've got a cough...
Except none of the details are right and none of the facts fits. We've been wasting our time on a nut.
I thought that's what we were looking for, a nut.
Yeah, but not this nut.
What will you do? Book him for public nuisance?
Yeah, something like that. But you'll be doing the booking. I'm going home.
And not to your home, surely.
You should be a detective. Ring her for me, will you? I'm going to clean up.
Yes, I'll tell him that. Thank you very much, yes. Good night. She isn't in yet. She's working late.
A jeweller.
Hey?
Anne said she saw the man, a jeweller.
What's that got to do with it?
The effects are here, aren't they? The first girl that was killed. Aren't there effects here? The contents of her
The
purse?
second drawer.
Just as I thought. A jeweller's stub for the repair of something.
There's no name on it. It could be, but it's a bit of a long shot, isn't it?
Hold on, it's not as long as that. Something Anne said to me about the second girl that was killed. She said, I only spoke to her once. She came to ask the time. Now, why should she ask the time?
Her watch had stopped.
Or it was in for repair. They go to his shop. He takes a fancy to them. He goes back to their home. Did you get Anne?
I told you she's not in yet. She's working late.
Oh, maybe they leave the line through.
Good evening. Parker Industries.
Oh, good evening. May I speak to Miss
This is
Anne?
a recording. The office is closed until tomorrow. Would you care to leave your message starting now?
Anyway, she's probably left by now. She doesn't work that late, does she?
Not often. She's probably halfway home by now. Well, it's best to ring her landlady. Get her to call as soon as she comes in. surely she must be back by now. Well, it's already after...
Security man at Parker.
Yeah, all right, old love, I'm sorry.
Parker, as in
As soon as she
yes.
gets in.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Any luck?
They're checking it out now.
Well, there must be a direct line through to Parker's. They've got security there. There has to be a number you can call.
Mark, they're checking it out.
Oh, she did say he followed her. Imagination, of course, but she did say. Well, supposing he did follow her back to the office.
Yes. When? Hold on. There is a direct line to the security man at Parker's, but he usually rings us. He checks in every hour or two. But he hasn't rung tonight, and the phone seems to be out of order. And Mark, squad car to Parker's right away. If they hurry, they might beat Sergeant Tanner to it. They might. And don't forget our master key, or we won't get in.
He must have heaved himself up to the next floor. He can't get away, Sarge.
Yes, he can. Once those main doors are unlocked, all the doors are open. Come on, use the stairs!
Could have gone through the front door.
Or into hiding.
I think I ran into your man.
Where?
4 or 5 minutes ago. I didn't get much of a chance, but I think I hurt him. Hurt him bad.
Where was this?
Outside. Car park.
Well, get him.
Keston said it hurt him. He's dead, man. He's dead.